I hope OpTic didn't vote out the Saug. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. It was unanimous. I'll tell you this. We weren't even using it. So that was the funny thing. All right, let's do a little Reddit read. A for control is really shocking to me. I don't know. Honestly, chat, I think control was great in BO4. I think it's good in some maps, but for the most part, it's boring TDM. In my opinion, I think it's the same problem as CTF, where it's like good games, you know that they're good games and they're great, but there are a lot of bad, boring TDM games. You know what I mean? Let's talk GA's and Octane's take from last night. Chat, here, wait, I'm gonna watch this with you guys, because I fucking love this take by Sam.
Second, can I just fucking lose my mind?
Go ahead, Sam. Tweet.
Bro, if the Saug was actually GA'd, this was a while ago, and Crowder said that like some teams are still using it, so I don't know if it's actually GA'd or not. It
officially got GA'd today, the Saug. Today. Dude, this was tweeted a few days ago.
If there was an official vote and 9 teams agreed to GA that gun, what the are we doing? The Jackal is clearly better than this gun. If anything, it was like a niche, situational, like rewind P5 sub.
Agreed.
Why are we getting rid of things that like can change the dynamic of COD? Why are we forcing everybody every year to watch 2 guns forever? Why is there no variety? Why is there no
I completely agree.
Why is there no change, bro? I tweeted like, listen, I don't know. I tweeted about Ban and Protect yesterday. You can agree to disagree with me. There's nothing about
Ban and Protect was lovely for the variety of guns. I'll say that, and I'll continue to say that shit. It was whack with the perks and stuff, and maybe the attachments, but for the guns, it was great for the variety.
That changes on a day-to-day basis, other than what you learn about playing competitive COD. There's no new guns. There's like, unless there's a spawn that changes, like, oh, gotta figure that out. There's no situational change at all. Like,
I completely agree with that. I feel like the most exciting practices that we have are learning new maps, or like once an update comes out, learning either again like a new weapon or new spawns, whatever. But you know, like the best part of last year was that after every stage there was something new. It was either a new patch that completely changed. I don't want to say completely changed, but changed how some maps played, or there was a new map that was coming in, or whatever. It was something fresh to keep people's minds going, if that makes sense. For the most part, like, dude, you go on every day and you kind of like, you get into new situations and you talk about it and stuff, but for the most part, you're using the same weapon, you're playing the same hill, it's the same exact gunfights. It's just if you can react to the certain situation, you know, better than the other team, which is still obviously inherently competitive, but I like the idea of more, I don't know, just more variety in that sense, and more learning.
it's just better in certain situations, and the other 90% of the time, it's worse.
Also, no answer, Sam. I've talked about this before. I've talked about the level of IQ of the players now compared to before.
They don't want to think. They want to spawn in and run forward and shoot their one gun.
We know one thing. We want to shoot.
Bro, and run the same route they run 180 days after they did the same gunfight they get in every day, over and over, the same gun. Bro, use your fucking brains.
What is this edit, by the way?
I was gonna say also people
it's not
that are
that good. It's good sometimes.
The Saug actually.
Agreed. Chat, we weren't even using it, honestly. If we voted out or not, it wouldn't have even made a difference. But I don't know. I completely agree with Sam's take there. I think COD is so much better when things are being learned and you have opportunities to create variety. I'm obviously not variety at an insane scale like Ban Protect, but the way that guns worked in Ban Protect, where it was like, okay, we gotta be able to use like pretty much every weapon that we can. You know, with the balance of the weapons, like back in Black Ops 3. But you know, again, I could see the perk thing being weird, where it's like, okay, you ban Afterburner, you ban Dead Silence. That's fucking whack, because like it's very hard to, I don't know, adapt to that type of thing because it's pretty cheese. But for the weapon part, 100% agree. Zuma thinks HQ could be a third game mode. See, so like, My take with HQ is, isn't it just a worse hardpoint? Like, is it that much better to be made like a third game mode rather than just having a third hardpoint? Because like I'm down for it. Like I would rather play that shit than Control for sure. But I feel like wouldn't people just be like, okay, this is just worst hardpoint. Why don't we just play a third hardpoint? Also, is it still random, the headquarters, or can you fix the locations of them? Does anyone know that? I don't know if there's like an opportunity to see that in private matches or change that in private matches. But if it's randomized, then again, why wouldn't we just play a third hardpoint at that point? Forget COD, we can talk about T1 and Zeus, bro. That shit was wild. Locations are fixed. Are they actually fixed? Because back in the day, they were not fixed. Let's see it. Let me see if I can find some headquarters gameplay. COD headquarters BO6. See if anyone has YouTube gameplay. Okay, I can't find any YouTube gameplay of it. Never mind. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't played HQ since BO1 as well. Third game mode gunfight. Chad, I told you about what the possibility of gunfight, right? That one time where it was like, if instead of a coin flip for the veto process, it was gonna be a gunfight, or like there was talks about it being a gunfight. It just would have taken too long. That would have been fucking hilarious. Like you submit two champions to represent your squad in a gunfight to see who can get team A or team B. I really did like Ike's idea of war for the third game mode. Bro, Chad, I've been saying this. I even made a video about it last year. Let me see if I can find this video. War game mode. COD. Come on now. A year ago, MW3 third game mode for CDL, and I discussed what it is and everything. Come on now. I also made one for Sabotage too. I would love war. I think war is cool. I'm curious why the league pushes the third game mode so hard. Is it really needed? I think it's good as a swing game mode to kind of create a different pace going into the second half of the series. But I don't think it's needed. Like I think if every team was just like, no, we would rather have 3 hard points, then I feel like they would just be open to it. Where I was on the flank, we needed you. I was watching. I was cheesing because I saw that shit and I was fucking cackling, bro. Dude, I'm telling you, Sam was just cooking. But chat, it's up to the people in the rep chat. Like coaches can only do so much. I'm just gonna, obviously, I'm not the one playing the game. Why aren't we doing CTF? Because CTF's not even in the game, so it's not even a discussion at the moment. But also, again, CTF had its really bad moments too. People remember like all the good moments of CTF, but there were a lot of bad, boring moments in like World War II. And don't get me wrong, like as a competitive person, I see how like CTF can be played, but I like the stalemates and stuff are just boring for the regular viewers. So that's the bad issue of it. Do you agree the Saug shouldn't be GA'd? I don't think it should be GA'd. I didn't even think it was that good. I don't know. We weren't even using it in practice, so I don't know. We always just thought the Jackal was better anyway. They're so quick to a GA gun, even if it's average, make sense. I don't know. What happened to the PP19? I mean, it's just worse. It's just worse than all of the other subs. It's not like it's GA'd or anything. Did you guys vote to GA the Saug? Our vote wouldn't have mattered. It was unanimous anyway. I think we just voted out because we weren't even using it anyway. Dude, I'm telling you, chat, we were not even using it. We were literally just using the Jackal. But if it was in, like, if it was in, we wouldn't have even used it. So that's why I don't think it should even have gotten GA'd. Jackal, the best sub in the game, and we're redoing the Saug or GAing the Saug. Yeah, I don't know. I can tell you. Does the flank show affect players in any way, or do they not care? No, they don't care. Again, chat, I don't know. I feel like we would just rather just play a third hardpoint. I feel like it's just so similar to hardpoint. We might as well just play a third hardpoint at that point. It'd be cool to learn a new game mode, though. Don't get me wrong. Were they thinking of adding hardpoint for hideout for hardpoint? No, it was tested. It was not good.